My name is Bob Dawson. I live near Montreal. I'm an executive in a business services company. I was diagnosed with Parkinson's in the year 2004, but I had many of the symptoms 20 years earlier. When you find out you've got Parkinson's, it's already too late for this little part of your head up here. Already 90% of those cells are dead. And they're the ones that help you to walk and produce dopamine and so on. So they give you chemicals, pills to replace that. And that's good. The pills are very good. But I personally discovered that if I dance, I had a friend out west, Darcy sent me music. If I get up and dance, the symptoms would go away like that. And I stop the music and the symptoms come back. Now that's funny, so try it again. Music, dance, I feel better. Stop it, and the symptoms come back. So I started asking on the internet, what is this? And I found out there's thousands of people with Parkinson's who do this. It does not cure the disease, but it can make your life a lot better. And it appears to be that the brain is very plastic. It can learn new things, and the part of the brain that handles music is a reinforced primitive part back here, because banging on the drums and chanting drove away the tigers 50,000 years ago. We had an evolutionary advantage to have a strong part of the brain that handles music and dance. And that's why you can find Parkinson's people who cannot walk, but they can dance. You bring them in, put on their favorite music, been in a wheelchair for 3 years, will get up and dance like teenagers because they are using the other part of the brain to dance. So what I've been doing, just for fun, for 7 or 8 years, is trying to train myself to not use this part here where 90% of the cells are dead, but to walk in the dancing part as much as possible, to migrate to the part of my brain which handles music and dance. And I find it helps a lot. I wear earphones a lot. I listen to music constantly for about 5 years, day and night, and even into business meetings. I have a soundtrack for washing the dishes, I have a soundtrack for walking, I have a soundtrack for business meetings. I can change the soundtrack, which changes the meeting. And I tell people, I have to wear these because I have Parkinson's. And that is to get my brain back into the music area where you find the zone, the place where you feel happy, where you feel strong, where the world is beautiful, where, you've had that with music, you've had that in your life, everyone has had that. If you go and find that, it helps relieve the symptoms of Parkinson's to a very great deal. So I don't have time here to tell you the whole story. So I'll just give you some instructions. These are marching orders. Find the music you like, the music that turns you on, get up and dance. Do that every day. Plus, join a social group or a Parkinson's group dancing with other people. That's a start. Continue to find music that you really like and really get to the zone. Get to the zone where you feel like dancing, where you feel good. And then follow the marching orders of Ollie Westheimer of the Brooklyn Parkinson's Association. She says, always focus on the dance, not the disease. I repeat, focus on the dance, not the disease, all the time. And that works in everything in life as well. And then here's some advice from Linda Rabin, who's a Montreal teacher. She says that you must find deeply inside yourself the place which is below intelligence, below intellect, below definition, below words, below concept, below politics, even below emotions, right down to the inner self, where you have sensations. And you have to go there when you're in the zone. You have to find that place. And then your dancing will be real, and you can heal some of these internal wounds. And then there's Margie Gill as a dancer who tells me that you must dance from the inside. You must dance from inside and express it outwards. And then there's Linda Rabin again, who says you must practice quiet attention. Pay quiet attention to what's happening in your body and what's going on with your disease and in your life. And then there's Alex Curtin in Israel, who fights Parkinson's. He says, it's a hard job, 4 hours a day. Pretend you're training for the Olympics, pretend you're going to be playing piano at Carnegie Hall. Spend 4 hours a day fighting Parkinson's. Dance, act, make music, ride a bicycle, ski, fight it, but you don't get away with a little bit. You have to fight Parkinson's with everything you've got. So that's my message to you. And the final advice is from Darcy McGee, Métis leader in Alberta. He says, get it on. Get up there and dance. and you will find that it significantly improves your life while you have Parkinson's. And if they would only research it, they may eventually find ways, and if we can formalize the method, is there any real method of getting to live in the parts of our brain which are not touched by Parkinson's? And that's something in the future we'll decide for us. So that's all I've got to say. That's about it. I don't feel up to that.
Alright. So maybe one last thing you want to say? Personal thing, if you want.
My angel, my hero. There's one, that's my wife Ursula Schultz. She's both angel and hero at the same time. The caretakers have the hardest part in Parkinson's. It's bad enough to have the disease, but to have to take care of someone with Parkinson's is a huge, difficult job. And she's been taking care of me, and she's my angel and my hero combined. Other than that, in my life, it's this amazing number of angels. You'll find this with Parkinson's. There are many angels and many heroes who will come to help you. It's extraordinary the amount of human help you can get. You know, so I have these dancers, especially the dancers come forward because they can move their bodies so well. We can't move, so move our bodies, so they teach us. And I've had many dancers come and help out, and some scientists as well. And there are angels and heroes fighting Parkinson's disease. We're going to beat this disease, you understand that? We're learning about the brain, we're learning what's going on. We will abolish this disease from the face of the earth. Not this week, not in 5 years, maybe, but I'd say within 30 years. Maybe too late for us, but Parkinson's disease is going down. It's going to be defeated. It's the next major disease we will eliminate from the face of the earth. So it gives us some hope for that. Thank you.